Hey drifters, are you ready to ride?
You're listening to Drifting Riders Radio.
It would seem that my hat needed a bit of an update. Hello, fellow riders! Thank you so much for being here with us again on another episode of Drifting Riders Radio. On this week's episode, we're going to talk about a few things, but first we're going to talk about a very important topic. Next Friday, we're going to have a new single coming out. The song is called Summer Haze. It's a fun summertime kind of song. It's got a lot of different elements in it. We think you're going to like it a lot. I wanted to first start about what was the inspiration behind this song. As it turns out, many years ago, in a place far away, we did a song, Aransu and myself, with a couple other great friends in a band called Nomads in Exile. In that band, we had a song called Autumn Daze. And yes, that's right, Summer Haze is the spiritual sequel to this song. Part of the inspiration of doing this sequel to this old song, Autumn Daze, was many years ago, I read a story about one of the most beautiful Led Zeppelin songs I ever heard. It was never released. It was a demo that never got finished. It was called Swan Song. The original idea Jimmy Page had for Swan Song was, apparently, that it was going to be a 4-part song with each part representing one of the seasons. Something very similar to what the great composer Antonio Vivaldi did many years ago with having a 4-part suite of songs. This was something I found very inspirational, and I thought to myself, wouldn't that be fun to do in a rock and roll context that we could release over the course of our career in Drifting Riders, and of course going back to the song that we did in the great Nomads in Exile. So let's go ahead, and I think it's a great time to have the world premiere exclusive clip of Summer Haze.
I dream of a life where I want to stay, up in the clouds where I thought I would be. Instead I look in your eyes and ask, can we be free? Here I am, 7 years more, walking the same road as before, wondering when will the days clear. Summer haze drifting away.
So, as it turns out, you can look forward to this song, Summer Haze, coming next Friday, and in the future, there will be songs about spring and winter as well. That may take a few years for us to get to, so let's just enjoy this one for now. Now, as it pertains to the music of Summer Haze, it's got an interesting mix. It's a little acoustic, it's a little bit grunge, it's a little bit psychedelic, and yet somehow it's all still wrapped up in that fun kind of summertime vibe. We think you're going to like this one a whole lot. And the video, it's a lot of fun. It's a new concept for us. It's something different. It's a whole splash and array of colors. It's going to really take you on a trip, and we think you're going to like it a whole heck of a lot. Now, lyrically, this song also has some personal inspiration dating back from myself to many years ago. When I was much younger and I would be sitting on the beach in Cape May, New Jersey in the summers, I would listen to this other song that was very beautiful by one of my favorite artists, one of Aransu's favorite artists, and by what I think many of you know as the basis of one of my favorite bands, Duff McKagan from Guns N' Roses. Duff has a beautiful song called Wasted Heart. And Duff has a wonderful version of this song that he did many years ago. When I would be sitting on the beach, I remember listening to that song on my iPod back in those days, and I would think about a whole bunch of things. I would think, maybe I'm not quite where I'm at, where I want to be at this moment in my life, and man, I just got so many things I want to do in life. I got so many places I want to go, so many places I want to be, and it would have this kind of melancholic feel to it that I would just really connect to. Somehow this song, for me, it has a little bit of that inspiration in it. So I got to thank Duff McKagan for writing that song many years ago, because this one gave me some inspiration for this as well. So I think this is a great moment to stop, and let's go ahead and we'll listen to a little fun acoustic version of it to get a taste of what's to come next Friday. Let's go. that you enjoyed that world premiere exclusive acoustic clip of Summer Haze. Just to wrap things up, we want to tell you a few other things that we're working on at the moment. There is a lot more exciting things to come from Drifting Riders. First of all, there will be another video coming in 2 weeks called Rockin' Brunch. It's the first episode of a new series that we're going to be doing as we're releasing new music. It's going to be a fun food themed thing. We're going to be making a dish. We're going to have some music. There will be some rock and roll. There will be some brunch. It will be delicious, and we think you will love that. So stay tuned for that. In addition to that, we are working on lots of new projects. We have something very special in the pipeline. The first song inspired by our dear DRRE12's songwriting for the song Bad Luck. Bad Luck is a new song that we're working on. It's got a cool vibe. We think you're going to like that one a lot, so you can stay tuned for that in the future. In addition to that, we've got some remixes to some previous songs that we put out that we'll also be doing some videos for. And we're working on the mega epic project of Dracula that is making wonderful progress. It turned out to be a much bigger project than what I think we ever thought it could be. And in the end, it's probably going to be many, many releases over a number of years. But we think you're going to enjoy it so much when the time comes. We have so many wonderful ideas, videos, art, stories. It's going to be great. And we can't wait to get it done to share with all of you fellow riders. So thank you all for being with us through this journey. We appreciate it a whole lot. Well, fellow riders, that wraps up another episode of Drifting Riders Radio. Thank you so much for being here with us again on this week's episode. And I do believe there's something else I'm supposed to share. What is that? Oh yes, if you could please like and share and subscribe and do all that fun stuff with our videos and content, it helps a whole heck of a lot for getting the word out there to more people. And of course, don't forget, coming next Friday, there will be the new music video for the new single from Drifting Riders, Summer Haze. Oh yeah, baby, we're floating away. See you soon, fellow riders.